Welcome to Muscle Medicine. My name's NikkiFIT. I'm an IFBB pro, a master personal trainer, and a functional nutrition practitioner, and I truly believe that muscle is medicine. Now, I've designed these workouts specifically for you. They're for beginners to intermediates and anyone who is looking to dive into the world of strength training in the comfort of their own home. All right, so what we're gonna need to execute these workouts is 2 pairs of dumbbells, heavy set, a light set, and a mat. You also want to clear some space in your home so you can move around without bumping into anything. Also, too, I highly recommend you grabbing a towel and a water. And you guys, we're going to do this thing, so let's get this show on the road. Welcome to Total Body Blast. I am so glad you guys are here. So our first 2 workouts in this series were pure strength training. Today, we are going to rev our metabolic engine just a little bit, and we're going to be doing some combination moves that are still strength training based, and also some cardio moves that are going to be built into these supersets. That being said, these are going to be very low impact movements. If you want to take it up a notch, I will show you how to do that. If you want to even take it down a notch further, I will show you how to do that. All right, so we're going to stick to the same formula. We're going to go 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. There'll be 2 exercises in each superset, and we've got 3 rounds. All right, guys, so get a sip of water, clear some space. Let's get ready to work. All right, friends, so we are gonna get warmed up. So this is Total Body Blast. We're gonna take a nice big deep breath in, inhale, exhale, let it go. We're gonna do it again. Big deep breath in, inhale, exhale. We're gonna hip hinge, dive forward at the waist. We're gonna hang out right here. We're gonna sway side to side. We can paint the ground with our fingertips just a little bit, letting our head relax. Just try to loosen up that back, loosen up our hamstrings. Beautiful. So you're gonna bend your knees here. We're gonna slowly roll it back up. We're gonna do that one more time. We're gonna take a nice big deep breath in. Inhale, exhale, hip hinge, dive forward. We're not gonna be here quite as long this time. And I'm gonna have us walk it out into high plank. So bend your knees, walk your hands forward, come into high plank. You can step your feet back. You're gonna go knee bent on the ground or back leg straight. Inhale, we're gonna rotate up this time. So this is adding a level of progression. You do not have to be here. You could be chest down, you could be on your knees, stretching out your hip flexor. Either way works for me, just showing you some options. All right, so we're gonna switch sides, step back, next foot forward. Once again, try to keep this foot flat on the floor. Navel draws in. Option to rotate up and hold. Couple deep breaths here. Wonderful. You're going to put your hand back down. You're going to put your foot back by the other. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Inhale, slowly roll up. So we're going to put together some moves that we've done in these other workouts. So we're going to go reverse lunge to scaption. And we're going to alternate legs. So we did scaption in the upper body workout with dumbbells. Now we're just doing it with our arms, working on that range of motion in our shoulders, because this is Total Body Blast. We got to get the lower body and the upper body rocking and ready to go to work. We're going to get 4 more. 4, beautiful. 3, navel stays drawn in. 2, good. And 1, you're going to hold it back for me here. Just hold. You're going to tuck your pelvis under. You're going to breathe. It's going to get warm. It's going to get uncomfortable, and that's okay. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1, put your arms back by your sides. All right, we're gonna do the same thing. Step back, arms go up. Hold it here. Navel draws in. Just a little bit extra on that hip flexor. Opening up our hip. 3, 2, 1, awesome. So we're gonna grab our light dumbbells, still getting warmed up. Back to rear delt flies. Once again, we've seen these in a different workout. We're gonna hip hinge at the waist. We're gonna pull it out to the side and lower back down, warming up our back. So inhale, hands come down. Exhale, big squeeze. Nice. Eyes look at the ground. Remember, we don't wanna be looking up. We wanna keep our spine neutral. So keep your eyes looking down. Gonna give me 2 more. And awesome. All right, we're gonna go back to that reverse lunge with scaption. One more time, big step back. And forward. Beautiful. Big step back. Nice. So you're going to notice your heart rate starts to come up a little bit, and that's okay. You're going to notice today your heart rate will come up on some of these moves. At any time you need to take a break, take it. Remember, you can always stop the camera, stop the video, and then come back in and join us. 3, 2, 1, hold it. Woo, so when we hold it again, it's when it gets a little bit warm. Keep pushing your ears, your bicep by your ears. Hold it, hold it. 3, 2, switch. Woo, it gets warm. We're gonna do it one more time. Arms up, abs in, hold, breathe, breathe. We're gonna forward fold this time. 3, 2, 1, fold forward, step back. You're gonna have the option to just hold plank with me for 30 seconds or bring your knees in. Nice and slow, not a mountain climber. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. You're either gonna hold plank or march it in. Nice. Just gotta breathe. Now, keep going. I'm gonna show you a little trick. If for some reason, when you're in plank, it hurts your wrist, grab dumbbells. So being in this neutral position with your wrist a lot of times will take pressure off of your wrist. So even if you're doing these knee ins, right, you can still hold the dumbbell this way. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, guys. So take a sip of water, grab your towel, get ready to work. Remember, heart rate's gonna come up this round. This is total body blast. Here we go. All right, friends, so here we go. We've got superset number 1 coming at us. So we've got 2 exercises. We're gonna be doing a squat to an overhead press, and we're also going to be doing jumping jacks. Once again, I'm gonna show you some different variations of both of these. So you'll notice in this workout, we're gonna do a lot of combination moves when it comes to our strength training moves. So we're doing a squat and a shoulder press. All right, so dumbbells on your shoulders, toes are gonna be forward, navel draws in. You're gonna push your hips towards the back of the room, keep your weight in your heels, come all the way up, dumbbells push overhead, back to your shoulders, and back down. So it's nice and controlled movements. So it's a little bit different than a push press. You might have seen that move before where you come all the way up and push at one time. It's not what we're gonna do. 2 separate moves. Squat, turn your glutes on, press overhead, bring it back down. All right, so move number 1. Move number 2, jumping jacks. So we're gonna come up to the side, right here. Now, if that is too much and you do not wanna jump, you're gonna go tap, tap, tap. All right, just trying to get some movement in the body. All right, still 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. All right, let's get ready to work. All right, friends, here we go. So grab your dumbbells. They're gonna rest on your shoulders. Toes are straight. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So we're gonna squat down, up, big press, dumbbells back to shoulders. Do it again. Nice. So big toe stays connected to the floor, even though your weight's in your heels. Also, too, trying to find some external rotation in your thigh. I mean, we talked about that in our leg workout. You're trying to push out this femur and create this rotational energy as you drop down and then come up. You're gonna feel it more in your glutes. It's also gonna keep your body and spine in better alignment. Big press. Inhale down. We got about 10 seconds, and we're gonna hit those jumping jacks. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and perfect. All right, remember, we can jump, we can tap, whatever you need to do. If there's another move that you would rather do, please, this is your workout, make it your own. All right, my friends, here we go. 3, 2, 1, feet together, and let's go. Nice and easy. Just big reach up to the side. Once again, heart rate's gonna come up. Enjoy the ride up. Hold it. Just let it go and stick with it. You can do this. This is part of the challenge. Now, if anybody really wanted more, you could do what's called a star jump. If you really want to get your heart rate up, that's going to be that progression for some of my intermediates if you want more. We've got about 15 seconds. Remember, you can tap. There's options. Whatever you need to do, make it your own. 10 seconds. Awesome. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, boom. Good. Awesome job. Take a second, get some water. We're gonna go back in, second set. All right, guys, here we go. Round 2. We've got squat to overhead press. So grab your dumbbells, toes are forward, navel draws in. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Inhale on the way down, come up, exhale, press overhead. Same thing. Inhale on the way down. Nice. Exhale up, big squeeze and press. Take your time. Chest is lifted, imaginary string attached to your chest, pulling you upright. Inhale down. Exhale, big push. Good. all the way down, big squeeze, big push, hang in there. We got about 15 seconds to go. Big toe stays connected to the floor, knees drive out as you go down, toes are straight facing me, hang in there. 3, 2, 1, and time. Awesome. All right, dumbbells down, take a moment. We're gonna go jumping jacks. Remember, we can tap out to the side. My advanced athletes, if you wanna jump, you can. 3, 2, 1, here we go. 45 seconds, we rev the engine. We get the heart rate up. A little bit high calorie burn, we like that, like to sweat. Big reach, nice. Navel stays drawn in, nice and light on the feet. Now remember, we got alternating taps out to the side. That's gonna be your modification. Also my intermediates to advanced, if you wanted to go a little star jump, you absolutely can. 20 seconds. Keep it moving, team. Nice. So close. Are we having fun yet? Woo, I know I'm sweating. Let's do it. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Woo. Get some water. Take a minute. We're going to go back in. All right, guys, here we go. Last round of this first circuit. Squat to overhead press. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So toes are forward, inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up, big squeeze. Now control your breathing here. So inhale down, exhale up. I know your heart rate's gotten up. We did those jumping jacks and that's okay. So control your breathing. Remember, you can always take a little break if you need to. Just go back in, inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Also too, honor your body. Go as low as you can physically go in this squat, right? You don't have to go all the way down. You can do more of a top half squat if that's more comfortable or more available to you. So you've got options. Inhale, good. Exhale, press, squeeze. Inhale down. Exhale, press, squeeze. Last one. And time. Awesome, great. Drop your dumbbells. All right, jumping jacks. We gotta get ready. Fix my ponytail, that means it's getting serious. All right, so here we go. 3, 2, 1. Last time, let's do this. Jumping jacks, big reach up, big reach up, big reach up. Nice and easy, light on the feet. Take your time. Try to control your breathing the best you can. Nice. Remember, we've got options. Lower impact, big reach out to the side, little tap, right? Still working hard, still getting our heart rate up. Intermediate, you got that star jump. All right, so do what works for you. Almost done, 20 seconds. Nice. Good job, team. Last time you have to see these jumping jacks in this workout. You guys are crushing it. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, guys. So that was block number 1 of Total Body Blast. So get some water, cool down for a moment. I'll explain what we're getting into in this next series. All right, guys, here we go. Block number 2 coming at us. So let me explain what we're getting into. So we are once again combining 2 strength training moves. We're gonna be doing a reverse lunge to a bicep curl. So you're gonna grab heavy to moderate weights or whatever works for you. Roll your shoulders back and down. We're gonna take a big step back. We're gonna lunge. We're gonna come up, step up, squeeze our glutes, 1 bicep curl, and then back down. So reverse lunge. If you wanna flow into it, you can. If you wanna make it a little bit more of a step, drop up, you can also do that too, okay? So that's move number 1. Move number 2, we're revving the engine a little bit. I'm gonna give you some options. So option number 1 is a high knee. Knees come up, running in place. Option number 2 is gonna be a heel kick. A little bit lighter on the feet, just bouncing side to side. So we've got 2 different options. All right, guys, so reverse lunge bicep curl, high knees, or butt kicks. Let's do it. All right, guys, so here we go. We're gonna grab our heavy to moderate dumbbells, whatever you choose. We're gonna roll our shoulders back. We're going into that reverse lunge. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. You're gonna step back, drop your back knee 90 degrees, step up, feet together, glutes on, then hit your bicep curl. So step back, drop your knee 90 degrees, come back, bicep curl. All right, so once again, if you feel comfortable and you wanna flow into it and not do that little staticky, stop halfway. You can do what works for your body. We got about 20 seconds. Nice. Big drop down. Really pushing off that heel in mid-foot. Good. Big curl. Awesome. So close. Almost there. Got about 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and boom. Done. All right. Drop those dumbbells down. Getting ready to work. See, ponytail. It means it's happening. It's getting serious. All right. Here we go. High knees. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So we're jogging in place. We're jogging in place. So you absolutely have the ability to make this as intense as you want it. So if you want to go for it and you want to bring your knees up fast, you can, right? You can keep it moderate. And you also got the heel kicks. All right, so you've got options. Make this your own workout. Nice. 20 seconds, friends. Once again, chest is still up, still breathing. Arms are nice and relaxed. Navel draws in. Good job, good job. All right, we got about 10 seconds or so, friends. Hang in there. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right, great first round. All right, get some water. Take a second. We're going back in again. All right, guys, here we go. Round 2. Going back to our dumbbells. This is our reverse lunge, all right, to a bicep curl. This time I'm going to talk about our legs a little bit like we did when we did our lower body round, our lower body workout. 3, 2, 1, step back. You're going to step back, lunge, push that knee out to the side, big step up, bicep curl. So reverse lunge, don't let that knee come in towards the midline, push it out just a little bit. Big curl. You will feel your glutes when you push that knee out to the side. And it might feel a little bit awkward in the beginning, but keep playing with it. As you get greater hip mobility, you'll find it easier to do. And that's just gonna come with time and movement and repetition. So keep working hard. Take it back, big step up, big squeeze. Almost there, we got about 7 seconds and we'll switch it up and we'll get back to our little cardio blast. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, beautiful. All right, drop it down. So getting ready to go again. High knees, heel kicks, whatever works for you, works for me. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Jog in place. Nice. So once again, you can play with intensity. You can bring those knees up high, trying to get them thighs parallel to the floor, and you can make it a sprint. If you're ready to rev that engine, go for it. If you need to back it down a little bit and just bounce, heels back, totally fine. All right, 20 seconds. My heart rate's up. I know yours is too. Come on. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Nice. 10 seconds, friends. Whew. 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Awesome. All right, that's your time. Get some water. Do what you need to do. We're going to go back in. All right, friends, here we go. This is our last set of these exercises. We are going into that reverse lunge bicep curl. Grab your dumbbells. All right, roll your shoulders back and down. Last time, 45 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Big step back, big step up. Nice bicep curl. Once again, shoulders are pulled back and down, navel drawn in. Imaginary string attached to your chest, pulling you upright. Now also too, your lunge might be a top half lunge. And back up. And the other thing I will say is that lunges are balancing drills, right? So if you feel a little wobbly, that's normal, okay? It's okay. This is your time to practice balancing. So I'm going not as deep this time to show you that that's a different variation. Good. Still getting that bicep curl. Hang in there, friends. Big step. Little top half. You don't want to go all the way down. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Woo. All right, no more lunges. Good job. All right, put it down. We're going into those high knees or heel kicks, whatever works for you. You know what works for me. All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Final time we're here. Final time we're here. Into block 2, we made it. Little jog. Nice. Navel stays drawn in. Remember, you can really go for it if you want to get your knees high, or if you need to pull it back, you can go to the side and jog it out. Nice. All right, friends, 15, a little less than that. Keep working hard all the way through. Every rep counts. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Awesome job. All right, that was block 2. It's over. Get some water. We've got one more block. I'll see you guys in just a second. All right, guys, here we go. We have made it. This is going to be our third and final block of the day. Let's talk about what we're getting into. All right, so sticking with combination strength training moves, we're going to be doing a deadlift to a row combination. So we're going to grab our dumbbells. You're going to grab your weights. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me. We're going to roll our shoulders back. Toes are going to be straight. We're going to do our hip hinge, working the back of our legs, our hamstrings, our glutes. And then we're going to pause at the bottom. And we're going to row our arms up, framing our dumbbells to our chest, release back down, and then come back up. And we're going to do it again. So we're going to hinge, row, squeeze our back, arms down, and then come up. So that is our strength training portion. So second exercise, we're going to be doing a twisting mountain climber. Now you have the option to go fast and really spike your heart rate. We can go at a more moderate pace, or I'll show you a twisting plank that you can do on the floor as well. So if you want to go full speed ahead, it's more of a jog. If you want to march, you may. It's my personal favorite. That's what I'm going to do. It's kind of in the middle. And then you've got on the floor, elbows underneath shoulders, feet together. We can do what's called a twisting plank. Twist to one side, feet are glued together. And then also too, you could just hold plank if you wanted to. So I'm giving you lots of options there on that last one. All right, I'm going to start our timer and let's do our third and final round of total body blast. Here we go. All right, friends, so here we go. We're going to grab our dumbbells, heavy dumbbells. This is our deadlift row combination. All right, once again, rolling our shoulders back, navel draws in, 3, 2, 1, and let's do it. So we're going to hinge forward at the waist, keep your dumbbells close to you, big row, arms come back down, and then stand up, squeeze your glutes. You're going to do it again. Inhale on the way down, exhale, row, back down, and up. Very nice. Inhale on the way down, big row and squeeze, let it go, and up. Awesome. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Hip hinge, row, down, and up. Nice. Once again, framing your chest with the dumbbells, shoulder blades go towards the spine. We're so close. You got just one more rep to go here. And time. Awesome. Place those dumbbells back down. We're going to come into high plank, hands underneath shoulders, twisting mountain climbers. Heart rate's going to come up. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Twist, twist. Navel stays drawn in. Remember, you've got the option to really push and drive and go fast. Got the option to march it out, taking your time. Nice. Twist, twist, twist. Beautiful. Once again, option 2, you can come to the ground, you can glue your feet together, and you can do hip drops, or you could just hold plank, all right? So once again, I love variety. I love giving you guys different modifications. Nice. 8 seconds, friends. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Awesome. All right, cool. So take a sip of water. We've got round 2 coming at us. All right, let's get ready to work. All right, friends, here we go. Round 2. Let's do this thing. Going back to our deadlift row combination. Remember, at any time, you can pause the video, take a little sip of water, take a break, but we're going in. Here we go. 3, 2, and let's do it. Toes are forward, hinging at the waist. Dumbbells come in front. Row your arms, elbows back, squeeze your back, dumbbells frame the chest, and then stand back up. Doing it again. Hinge, row, arms down, and up. Nice. And when you come up and squeeze your glutes, you don't want to hyperextend. So what do I mean by that? You don't want to really push your hips forward and arch your back. You just want to stand up, tuck your pelvis under, squeeze your booty, and then come back down. Nice. Navel draws in the entire time. We're gonna have time for about 2 more reps. Nice. And then 1 more, all the way down and up. Fabulous. All right, here we go. Dumbbells down, twisting, mountain climbers. You can go forearm plank with hip twist, regular plank, whatever works for you, works for me. We're taking it down to the ground. All right, get set up. Hands underneath shoulders. 3, 2, and let's go. Making sure when you bring that knee in, you really feel your obliques, which are your side flanks, your abdominals on your side. You really want to feel them crunch. You want to feel them get tight. So big squeeze. You can blow out all your air. You do that. Good. Twist, twist, twist. Stay with it. Nice. Almost there. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Whatever you choose to do, just keep going. Come on. Fight through these last few reps. Nice. Almost there. 7 seconds. Come on. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Awesome. Woo. All right. I know your heart rate got up on that one. Totally cool. Take a moment, get some water, towel off. We got 1 more round. Let's do it. All right, guys, we made it. That was it. 3rd and final round done. And now it's time for the cool down. So we're already down on the ground. So I'm just going to have us roll over onto our tummies. And we're going to lay down on our belly. Put our hands underneath our shoulders. Untuck your toes. Inhale. Exhale, lift all the way up. We just worked those obliques. So let's stretch them out just a little bit. And hold it right here. And then inhale down. Exhale, bring it up. Awesome. Now this time I'm going to flip us around a little bit. So we're going to just flip around and we're going to do some hamstring stretches. So we're going to roll ourselves down, grab the backs of your thighs, roll yourself down. We're going to stretch out both legs. First, bring one knee into your chest, give it a little hug, and then you're going to send that leg up to the sky. Now you can hold on to your hamstring, your calf, your toe. It's really whatever works for you. And you're just going to hang out here for just a second. And you can also point and flex your foot a little bit. Snap, crackle, pop in that ankle. It happens sometimes. That's okay. Good job. Nice. Now you're going to bend this knee. Take your hand on the outside edge, opposite arm on the floor, and then rotate. Find a little spinal twist. And then slowly let that go. That foot comes back down. Opposite knee comes in. Give it a little hug. And once you feel good, you're going to just let that leg float up to the air. You're just going to hold it right here for just a moment. Once again, once you're there, you can kind of point and flex. Point and flex. All right, anytime we strength train 20 to 30 minute window, we want to get liquid protein in our system. So we want to stop the body breaking down, which is what we do when we strength train. We break our body down. And we want to stop that by giving it some form of protein. So we encourage protein synthesis, which is the body's process of building skeletal muscle. So that's our organ of longevity, our skeletal muscle. That's why we're here. That's what we're trying to achieve. Nice. And then let that go. We're going to put our hands behind our knees. We're going to rock and roll up. We're going to flip all the way back over. I'm going to have us come into a high plank and then walk our fingertips towards our toes. Slowly roll it up. Woo, take a second. Don't get lightheaded. All right, so arms are going to go above our head. Feet are going to be close together. Let's hit a lat stretch. We're going to stretch out our side body. Grab your wrist. You're going to pull over to one side. You can even look up a little bit and hold. And then back to center. Inhale, exhale. Awesome. And then reach out nice and wide to the side. The most important thing we do each and every day is we give ourselves love in some sort of way. So reach out wide. Give yourself a big old hug. You guys did awesome today. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. Total body blast. You guys did amazing. And I will catch you guys on the flip side. Be good.